So, let's get started. If you really want to learn how to control the flow of bioenergy, your own or someone else's, then the first thing you need to do is get rid of your bad habits. Smoking and alcohol consumption. I will tell you from my own experience. A year after I stopped smoking and drinking alcohol, I felt changes in my own body. It can't be described in words. You can only feel it. But apart from the change in the body, I noticed that I began to feel energy. Not only the skin of the hands, with your breath, with your perception, but mostly with your fingers. I began to catch the energy. I began to feel it with my fingers. Of course, in order to control the flow of energy, first of all, it is necessary to be able to enter a state of altered consciousness. There are many techniques, many ways, many methods of entering such a state. But I want to offer you the simplest and most ancient technique, which is called breathing counting. Sit down more comfortably in your favorite chair or on sofa and relax. Relax all your muscles from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. You can use the snapper method. First, tighten all the muscles, then relax sharply. And now imagine that your whole body, this is your breathing apparatus. That you breathe in the air and with it the healing energy with every cell of your body. You feel how air and energy enter through the scalp and face, through the arms and legs, through the chest, back, stomach. Inhale slowly but deeply. Inhale and mentally pronounce 1. It is desirable to imagine this unit on the internal screen. Exhale and mentally pronounce 1. You continue to represent the unit on your internal screen. Breathe with your stomach. That's when inhaling, the stomach bulks out, and exhaling, it settles. With this type of breathing, the lungs are filled most completely. So we perform the breathing counting technique. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and so on to 10. Then in reverse order to 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But if other thoughts creep in during the count, we start over. After carrying out this ancient technique, you will feel lightness all over your body. You will suddenly realize that it is lighter than air and can calmly float like a feather. Describe your feeling to yourself in a nutshell, and remember them. For those of you who thought that lightness in the body wasn't achieved, I can advise you to additionally perform the meditation in meditation technique. After performing the breathing counting technique, imagine yourself in front of the entrance of your home. You are in a relaxed state with your eyes closed, and on your inner screen you imagine yourself in front of the entrance of your home. You mentally open the door and go into the room where your favorite chair is located or the place where you like to relax. You look at the chair and you don't see anyone there. Go to the chair and sit comfortably in it. You achieve a relaxed state with the help of the breathing counting technique. This is a second level of relaxation. Describe to yourself your feelings. If someone had pictures, remember it. In such a relaxed state, warm up your hands. Warm up your hands. Warm up your palms and connect them. Feel the tips of your fingers throbbing. Gently spread your palms to the sides and then start connecting them. Connect until you feel the air resistance. And soon as you feel a slight resistance, start pumping the ball. It's like squeezing a balloon or compacting a snowball. Then green the ball. And you pump energy into it, which passes through your hands. Then you can give it a color, yellow, gold, blue, or leave it transparent. Now just hang it to the light source in your room. Let it radiate, and let him fill your home with good energy. Who did it? I think it worked out. I'm just sure of it. In order to see your energy and play with it, enter a relaxed state at dusk, when it's not dark yet, but it's not light anymore. Warm up your hands by rubbing your palms or pumping a balloon. Feel the pulsation at your fingertips. Now position your palms so that only the tips of your fingers touch. Slowly spread your palms and enjoy the light, translucent threads of energy that connect your fingers. Play with them. Swipe up, swipe down, to the sides. The light rays will not come off your fingers until you stop them yourself or shake your hands. Well, what? Is it working? Enjoy what you've seen. Those who didn't succeed the first time, train. It will turn out a little later. You'll see them anyway. This is necessary in order to then inspect the aura and bioenergy flows. Bioenergy flows inside our body and without our intervention. Chinese doctors have been talking about this for several millennia, who have created an atlas of bioenergetic meridians on the human body. But when there is a stagnation of energy or an overflow of it in some part of the body, then the disease occurs. Lack of energy, malaise, loss of strength. Excess energy is an inflammatory process. Well, I explained that in a raw approximation. We will deal with more general energy flows in the human body. Stand straight and close your eyes. In the future, it will be possible to do this with your eyes open. Imagine that you are standing on a big hot red ball, and heat passes into your feet from this ball. This warm stream rises up your legs, filling every cell of your body. It rises up the spine, enters the heat and exits the heat at the top. Make sure that the flow captures every cell of your body. Return your mental gaze to the top of your head and watch as the flow descends down your body, gently flowing around it. The flow reaches the feet and rises up again inside your body. Inhale, the flow rises up inside the body. Exhalation flows around the outside, falling down. Do this with pleasure several times. After that, on the exhale, expand the coverage area of the downward flow. Wider, 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 more and wider. The width of the stream is already commensurate with the size of the ice and continues to grow. It grows on exhalations. The size of the field increases as long as it gives you pleasure and is quite comfortable. Then do everything in reverse order, reducing the area of your energy field. After you return the stream size to the original. That's inhale the rise of the flow inside the body, and exhale the downwards flow flowing around your body. Feel the change in your body. Remember them. Have you changed the color of the stream during the procedure? You can continue to stand or you can sit in your favorite chair. Closing our eyes, we inhale white light through the top of our head and conduct it into the head chakra. On exhalation, we just listen and look closely. Exhale only air. So we take breath several times. On the third or fourth breath, we exhale simultaneously with the distribution of white energy throughout the body to the tips of the toes and hands. Then already on the inhale, we pump up the white ball. On the exhale, we distribute energy into every cell of our body. And now about conducting energy around your body. Sitting in a chair, you can imagine that you are standing, and your energy from the heels rises up along the spine to the crown, then passes to the forehead and falls down, flowing around your body from the front. Having closed the cycle, increase the speed of the flow. He is no longer in the rhythm of your breathing. The flow runs 3, 4, 10 times faster than your breathing. You can slow down and stop the flow, then remove it. That is, he becomes invisible. Enjoy your feeling. And now stream with the interlocutor or partner. Even if you are having a conversation across the table. Imagine that you are standing and your interlocutor too. You conduct energy from your heels along the spine upwards. From the top of the U-turn and the flow goes down. But at the bottom it passes under the feet of your interlocutor and then But at the bottom, it passes under the feet of your interlocutor and then rises up along his spine. At the top of his head, the flow makes a U-turn and descends, passing already under your feet. It turned out to be a kind of 8. You are unwinding the flow more and more. Give it a color according to your plans. Pink, love shared location. Green, love for all living things. Orange or orange-red, sex, attraction. Blue, spirituality. Follow the eyes of the interlocutor. In the future, launch a common belt that covers both of you and also rotates very quickly. If your goal is to improve relations, then the belt should rotate clockwise when waved from above. And you can also add astral hands, stroking very close to the body but without touching, even with astral hands. During a healing session, the flow is directed to the chakras, energy centers, or to a specific organ. During the astral flight session, flows are directed both inside the pilot's body and outside. Now about the energy flows in the pyramid. You can use the energy flows in the pyramid, settling inside so that the point of the first third of the height is in your heart chakra. All the flows gather here, the point of concentration. Astral flight in the pyramids is used for healing, obtaining information, recharging, traveling in the flow of time-space, organ replacement, working with DNA. Let's take a flight into the world of color. Let's spend it in a virtual pyramid. Or if you have the opportunity to make a physical pyramid of slats, then make it a meter by meter at the base and the length of the edges is 2 meters. So that when the edges are connected at the top, an antenna moustache is formed. A third of the height of the pyramid should coincide with your heart chakra when you sit on an ottoman or a small chair inside the pyramid. The sides of the pyramid should be strictly oriented to the cardinal direction. The pyramid is made without metal objects. You can use rubber bands. You will need to enter the pyramid from the east side, turn clockwise, and sit on a small seat facing east so that your head chakra coincides with the point of the first third of the eighth of the height of the pyramid. Then you relax. Put your hands on your knees and close your eyes. Imagine that you are in the center of an 8-point cross, and the first ray is directed to the east. Is the world of color. At the level of the heart chakra, you represent the base of the pyramid. The upper pyramid accommodates your upper body. From the same base down goes the second pyramid, top down. It fits your entire lower body. You start to spin the pyramids clockwise when viewed from above. First spin the upper pyramid, then a little later the lower one, and they rotate so fast that they become invisible. And as the pyramid becomes invisible, you yourself begins to shrink in size. You turn into a ball, or even less, as long as it is convenient and comfortable for you, as long as you feel pleasure. As soon as you realize that you will not become smaller, determine the color of the ball. Then in the flow of time-space, as it were, you push yourself, the ball, forward to the east, into the world of color. But first you say to yourself, I'm coming back in 3 minutes. Then push yourself, the ball, into the world of color. If you do it for the first time, then you enjoy exactly 3 minutes. That is the time that you have planned for yourself. After the time has elapsed, you are simply pushed out, and you find yourself in the pyramid again. Those virtual pyramids that were at the level of the heart chakra stop, and you increase in size. The ball grows and you take your usual size. You can open your eyes, but don't get up right away. Moreover, do not get up abruptly. After 1 or 2 minutes, you can also exit the pyramid through the east side. Enjoy what you have seen and hit. There is another option for obtaining information. You first need to prepare a sheet with questions. There should be a lot of them. First, you need to activate the 8th chakra. How to charge it? The 8th chakra is about 40 centimeters above your head. It has a silvery white color. Activate it within 3 minutes. You can take a watch to the pyramid with you if you are doing it for the first time. After that, you give a discharge from the 8th to the 7th chakra, and you get information for about 7 minutes. You read the question and get the answer. If you read out a question, you get an answer. After you get answer to all your questions, spend a little time in the pyramid. Then smoothly, without sudden movements, you can leave the pyramid. Use improvisation variants. When you gain experience, you can first work with a virtual pyramid. Supposedly you are in a pyramid. Well, and then without you. Always remember, safety first. At first to the installation. I'm coming back in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, and so on. So you already know that the threads are working. So feel free to act. The pyramids is only one of the doors to enter the subtle world. Go ahead and achieve your goals. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments. There is one important detail left. Actualizing yourself. What is it? Wikipedia explains is like this: a person's desire for the most complete identification and development of their personal capabilities. Or simply put, find yourself. Therefore, the one of next lessons will be called this way. Find yourself. Sergio Blinds was with you. See you.